Real quick message. This is going to be a little topic that I want to just discuss. And it's a very sensitive subject, but I'm a fair person and I sit with the truth so that I can stand for what's right. So I'm here to just pop everybody bubble. Boop, 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 boop. Pop everybody bubble. Be mine. So this topic that I'm about to talk up on, it's the plain Janes versus the divas. And it's a very hot topic right now. It's very heavy on discussion right now. So let me just start off positive vibes. I'm not here to bash nobody or put nobody down. I'm here to give my personal advice mixed with my personal experiences. And yes, and I want to start off by saying that I have no problems, no beef, no nothing with plain Janes. I love everybody. I feel that everybody is beautiful until you show me that you're an ugly motherfucker. But from experience, I have never beefed or had problems or any type of run-ins with a woman that looks like me. I've always had problems, beefs, women that wanted to lay hands with plain Janes. So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and break it down like a pound. So you seeing a lot of men today, they will prefer, and let me be specific, a lot of fine ass men. They be fine as hell. They be fine as hell. But they be insecure as fuck. They be so insecure. They think they is the ugliest duckling. They don't have no self of the esteem. They don't have no steam of themselves. And what they'll do is they'll go and get a plain Jane. A plain Jane is a woman that does not do her nails, her hair, makeup, lashes, none of that. And they'll go and get this woman and wife her up or girlfriend her up because they feel like it's easy for them. She is someone who fits in their budget or their finances. They don't have to do as much. And they feel like no other men are checking for her. No other men want her. No other men is going to be trying to like wipe them up. I'm here to pop y'all fine ass bubbles. These plain Janes is the ones with the rasta and pasta and lobster. Okay? They got the rasta. Y'all understand me? And you gotta think about it, fine kings, fine men. Because I'm not trying to put you down. The way that you think, I got me somebody that's unattractive and she look like a gremlin and ain't nobody gonna want her. You think that it's not other fine ass men out here that's insecure just like you and thinking just like you? Oh, no. It's so many of them. It's so many of them. And you be like, oh, you send your girlfriend out and you send her to the store with her bonnet on that's got 4 relationships in it with a, toe up wife beater, house slides, yo slides that's this much big. And every nigga in the store trying to holler at her. Every man in the store trying to get at her. You know why? Because they know they can get the honey without giving any money. And I'm not saying giving any money like pay for play. I'm saying versus the diva, right? When these fine ass men are out in public and they see a diva, it's like we have superpowers. When we get dressed, it's like us putting on our superpowers because it's like, how magnets, when you put them together, they go like this. That's how plain Janes are to these fine ass insecure men. But divas are the opposite. When you turn that magnet the opposite way, it goes like that. That's how men do divas, because they instantly be like, oh my God, look at her hair. I cannot afford that. Oh my God, look at her nails. I cannot afford that. Oh my God, look at her makeup. I cannot afford that. Not only that, they're so insecure that they feel like another man can step in and easily get what is there. So they're not going to approach you. So it's like, we good. You know what I'm saying? We free to just shop, be ourselves, wear our 6-inch heels, and we're good. We may get the stares and, a compliment if they're able to, speak. Because baby, they'll get caught all they'll get caught all up. They'll be like, how, 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 how I'm doing today? Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm 35. Yeah, I'm 35. And they'll be like, you fucking with my nerves. And I'll be like, baby, I'm not trying to fuck with your nerves. Because, baby, that's a real big problem if somebody fuck with your nervous system, baby. I'm not trying to make you nervous. And they'll be like, okay, it was nice talking to you, ma'am. And these are the men that try to at least say something to a diva, and it'll give them a little boost, so it'll give them a little confidence. Like, she said hi back, she wasn't stuck up, she understood that she was fucking with my nerves, she understood that I couldn't get my words out. It'll give them a little boost, and they'll be able to at least, talk to a woman with a little bit more status, somebody that got a pedicure and, hair pulled back, to get them confidence to talk to her and open up with her. Now, the thing about these plain Janes, from my experience, they are the ones that got all of the options rossed up. They don't have no pasta. Because what these fine men do, they pick these plain Janes, and then they don't have to get their nails done. They don't have to get their hair done, because these are not things that are required of them. But these fine ass men, what they'll do is they'll save that money. And when they get a bag, it'll give them confidence to come and talk to us. It'll give them the confidence to come and talk to us and take us out on fancy dates. And, oh, you did your hair, I'm doing it next week. I got your pedicure this week. I got the water bill. Don't worry about that no more. Don't worry about that no more. I got that. I'm going to take care of that. By the way, and they love doing it. Nobody tells them to do this. And this is how they talk shit about y'all. If they're single, they'll be like, oh my God, my ex-girlfriend, she was a gremlin. She used to just sit at home. She don't look like you. She used to just sit home with my dirty old wife beater on with holes in it, and she don't look like you. Where you want to go out to eat at though? What you need done? That's how they describe you and talk shit about you. They talk shit about us too, to y'all, to the plain Janes. And this is how that conversation goes. Man, my last girlfriend, she was always had me buying her, paying all the bills. I had to pay all the bills. And I had to wash her feet. I had to make sure her car was clean and vacuumed. And I had to do all that. I had to make sure her nails was done. She was high maintenance. I couldn't stand that shit. And they'll be lying. They enjoyed every minute of it. These men, they will go get a fucking, they will go get a second job to take care of you. They will go get a job to make sure that job. They will pick up a second shift. They will pick up the wrong shift. They will pick up the right shift. They will pick up an off day shift. They will start a business. You will catch these niggas side the road selling whistles and fucking beanies. I got beanies for sale. I got beanies for sale. I got beanies for sale. Just to make sure your lace front won't lift. just to make sure you don't break a nail, just to make sure you enjoy your princess treatment. And it's only because you give yourself these type of treatments that they want to match your energy, and they don't have a problem with doing it. Now, back to the plain Janes. They'll tell you this because they don't want you get no ideas. Now, don't you get no idea. Just stay there just like that with your bonnet from 4 relationships ago. Your old white beater on. Feet crusty. Don't you get no idea. But I'm here to tell y'all, plain Janes, get an idea. Tell that nigga. Tell him you want your feet done. That's the most least expensive thing. That's probably gonna run you about $25 to $35. Tell him today, right now, you want your toes done, and you want some flowers, and you want to go out to eat. You want to eat some sushi today. Tell him that, and he watch how he gon' you acting funny. You acting weird with me. You acting weird today. He gonna say you acting weird. He gonna say, them bitches down there at the job, they getting in your head, ain't they? And you would never know that he would feel this way if you don't ask him or tell him. Because they like when you don't require anything, and they could just get the honey. And that's why a lot of these men, they'll choose plain Jane so they can get the honey without providing any money. And then they'll come to us when they got the bag. And we don't have to give up anything. They want to do it. And they love doing it. They love doing it. They'll say, girl, I got you next week, girl. Baby, I got you next week. And they'll buy your next wig and tell them, hey, when you get done getting your hair done, FaceTime me. I want to see your new hair doing. You a FaceTime, they'll be hot. Y'all will be besties. Hey, she did her big one. I like the swoop with the dupe. And I like the swirl with the twirl. I like how it go up around and around at the top. Yeah, I love that. Yep. But the plain Jane now got a lot of fine men on her roster. From experience, divas, we get a lot of online traffic because, see, social media has given these men the self-esteem that they wouldn't have in public. See, online, they'll tell you how fine you is. Ooh, baby girl, let me see you do your thing. But in person, they'll be like, or they'll go to adding up, damn, her shoes, $50, damn, her shoes, They'll go to adding up stuff, her nails, her hair. I can't afford a hairdo every month, but I can afford one here and there. So I ain't even gonna approach her. And so, but these plain Janes, from experience, they sneaky as hell too. They real good at what they do. I'm telling you, they'll fool your ass. And they'll use you too. They'll use you. They'll say, girl, come pick me up. I want to come to your house. I want to hang out at your house. You like, okay, girl, you go and pick your friend up. And she got her bonnet on, everything. And you ain't even made it to the house. You at the gas station getting gas. Next thing you know, a car pull up. She get in the car. Bye, girl. Vroom. You like, what the hell? Bye, girl. See you later. Vroom. No, this didn't use me to get out the house from up underneath her nigga to go be with her other nigga. And then her nigga be calling your phone talking about, well, my bitch, you lost my girl. And you like, she said she wanted to come over. She said she wanted to go with me. I didn't know she meant she wanted to go. I lost her. I don't know where she at. He like, man, they'll drill your ass. How the fuck you lose my girl, man? Where she at, man? You don't know where she went. I don't know. And listen, they so smart. They ain't, you know, the plain Jane, she ain't told you nothing about her plan. She just over there on the passenger side clicking that damn phone and bouncing, y'all vibing and shit. You pull up to get some gas, an unmarked car pull up, her ass gone. And guess what? No face, no case. You can't tell her nigga nothing. You really can't tell him nothing. You like, no, we was getting gas and then the car pulled up. What color was the car? I don't know. Everything happened so fast. And she ain't tell you nothing either, where she was going, where she was going, who she was with. So, cause you picked up from the house. He saw you pick her up. He seen you. You was her alibi. You was her alibi. You was her alibi. And he like, man, I can't believe you. He drilling your ass. I can't believe you lost my girl, man. I can't either. I'm so sorry. And you sitting over there looking like a Barbie doll, playing in your hair like, God damn, I ain't know she was gonna do that to me. He crashing out looking for her everywhere. Then when she come home later on, he act like it never happened. Or he'll get in his phone and he'll go find his diva. And if he got his money saved up, he'll go get his diva and take her out to eat and wine her and dine her and stuff like that. Now that's a trick. That's a, you know, a diva that's trick. I mean, these plain Janes that be tricking. You know, versus these divas. See, a lot of these fine men don't go after divas because they feel like, you know, what if I can't afford to do it this week? Or what if I can't afford to do it this month? She's gonna go and cheat on me. But the plain Jane doesn't want anything but some wife beaters, some 2 big slides. You know, they don't even want a new bonnet. So nobody is gonna take this woman from me because nobody wants this woman, and I'm here to pop your bubble. Boop. Everybody want her. They'll choose her over me. Yeah, they'll say, oh, no. Oh, no, my friend. Too high maintenance, my friend. Too high maintenance. Too much maintenance. You know, the wrong man. And then you got some men that will wiggle they asses. They'll do the wiggle. And they'll get them a diva. And they'll go to courting her and dating her and stuff like that. And then they'll hit you with the, I don't like my woman wearing lace fronts. Sir, when you met me, I had on a frontal. I don't like my woman wearing lashes. And this is because they're having financial difficulties. They having technical difficulties. So they'll tell you, they'll try to, you know, fuck your mind. Real quick, they'll tell you that they don't like something no more because they can't afford it anymore. And in hopes that you'll say, okay, I'll abandon myself and, you know, I'll just, you know, twist my hair up and grow some dreadlocks and, you know, I'll just, and a lot of times that's not even the case. Like, okay, so what, you can't afford a hairdo? Like, oh, well, it's either some more wigs that are already in the closet or they can buy their own hair. You just need to give the compliment. See, I'm giving away the game now. And this is for divas, not streetwalkers. These are not, see, if you get you a streetwalker, Wonder Woman of the night, no. She's going to be mad if you can't afford her nails. She's going to be mad if you cannot afford her hair. But you get you a diva and you're honest, like, baby, I can't get your hair done this week. She's going to be like, okay, I'm sure I could figure something out. I'm sure I could go ahead and swoop and dupe and or throw an old wig on or do my own nails. But it's like men today in society don't give divas that opportunity to prove that we aren't loyal to material things. We're actually loyal to you. We just like looking good. It was embedded in our DNA or some shit. It's like in our code or something like that. Like, you know, a diva might cry if her nails not done. Versus the plain Jane isn't gonna cry about anything, but she's gonna trick on you, and she has a whole roster of niggas in real life. Like when she go to the store, when you send her to the grocery store and you like, yeah, go ahead, baby, ain't nobody want her shit. She got some. Everybody is on her. I'm telling you, boop, I bust that bubble. Now, if she looking like this, ain't nobody gonna talk to her. And if they do, they ain't gonna be able to get their words out right. So go buy some makeup. Go, tell him you want a silk press, plain Jane. Tell him I want me a, because you don't have to be a woman that wear wigs. Tell him you want you a silk press, a pedicure, and some flowers today. And he gonna say you acting funny with him. He gonna say you acting funny. But when y'all break up, he's been saving the bag the whole relationship. He gonna go get him a bad bitch. He gonna go get. I don't want bad bitches and divas. Those two different things. See, a bad bitch is a bill. A diva is not. A diva know how to make nothing. And I got a whole lot of everything. A diva will make her own fucking lashes from some goddamn what that shit called? What is it called? Some needle and thread. That's a diva for you. That's a diva. Long as they done. You know what I'm saying? A diva will go get some lashes for $1. You think they was $35. You think they was $150. You think her lashes costed $175.